Mo jẹ́ lọ́pẹ́, yes. Mo jẹ́ bàbá lọ́pẹ́ o. Nígbà tí mo ro iṣẹ́ ìyanu bàbá láyé mi, mo rí wípé mo jẹ́ Jésù mi lọ́pẹ́ rẹpẹtẹ. Hello, happy Sunday. How are we today? Happy Sunday. How's everything with you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from today. You'll be wondering the excitement. I'm just thankful to God. I'm grateful for his mercies that endures forever in my life and that of my family and that of my followers as well. How's everything with you? How is the family? How has your weekend been? Mine has been blessed, been productive. I'm thankful to God. I am just quickly going to check my settings because this usually happen on my personal profile. I'm actually live on 3 platforms, not 3 platforms, 2 platforms, but 3 pages like. So I'm just, see, okay, I've seen the live now. I did privacy. Right, that's it, done. You see that I don't have glasses today. I just said, okay, I'll come out live without glasses and, anyway, I don't have to read anything. So I can see. It's not like I can see without glasses. I just can't read too well without glasses. So my checking, I'll have to be doing like this, So, yeah, that's it. So that's my intro. Yes. Praise, praise, praise. I've told you this month is all about praise for me because it's my month of birth. My birthday is coming up in another 10 days. Thankful to God. I'm grateful to God for this journey. It's been awesome. It's been a blessed one. It's been, a journey of learning of so many things. Like, I'm thankful to God that I don't look like what I've been through. And I know that I'm someone's prayer requests or prayer points out there. And I am just grateful. Just a moment. Yeah, okay. I'm just grateful because today I'm here thanking God, blessing him for, his mercies in my life and that of my family. So for those of you that do not know me, my name is Felicia Bosedi Akintola. I am a mom to 3 amazing children, 2 young adults and a teenager. I'm a wife. I'm a registered nurse here in the United Kingdom, originally from Nigeria. And I run an amazing digital business. So today I just quickly want to share, my journey with you and just to encourage someone. I know it's Sunday, you've been out to church or, if you're not a church person, you've been out to do 1 or 2 things out there, or maybe you've been home trying to prepare for another week. And, I just want to come out and encourage you today. So my journey has been a blessed one. I'm thankful for everything at all. I am thankful to God for all the, the ones that didn't go well, for all the Goliaths I fought. I am blessed. I'm thankful because I came out victorious. So, I was born in Nigeria some 4 decades plus ago. I was born in Lagos and to wonderful parents who were Christians. They're both late now. I was born into a Christian family. My dad was a pastor of a church. He had a church. My mom was a reverend mother in Israel and a church. And I was then Ogo Messiah. I was a leader of the choir. Then, as time goes on, I went to School of Nursing. After my nursing, I used to be a minister. Well, I'm still a minister. I'm a minister of God. I was the minister of God in one of the great churches in one of the great churches in Nigeria back then when I was in Nigeria. And then, my journey started. I got married. I started having my children. And, at some stage, things were not going the way I wanted. So I started praying to God. And I was looking for a greener pasture. Lucky enough, an old friend reached out to me if I wanted to, travel as a volunteer, and it was in politics and all of that. And, was a very wonderful person, and it was a blessing to me. It was a blessing to me. So he reached out if I wanted to, volunteer outside Nigeria, in Namibia, in an African country, at what? I said, yes, I would want to do that. So I went to Namibia, volunteered there, One thing with me, whatever I am doing, I do it diligently rather, religiously, with my whole heart. That's how I was brought up. Whatever your hands find to do it well. That's how I was taught. That's how I was brought up. And when I got to Namibia, I did my part. I was volunteer, even though as a nurse, I went to volunteer to help, in that country. But at the time I got there, I didn't have my NMC PIN. It's just like any other country. You have to first register with their nursing council before you can practice. So when I got there, I couldn't practice as a nurse immediately because I needed to sort my registration and all of that. And, I volunteered to teach in the youth center. So I was teaching nutrition, food and nutrition. I would research and check and see what I could teach, anything else. So I was teaching food and nutrition, and in the process, I went out of, my way to actually start doing my registration by myself. The registration was supposed to be done by, the government and all of that, but, they actually probably didn't know what it takes and all of that. Previously, they never used to have nurses as volunteer. I was just very blessed and lucky. It was only 2 of us that were nurses then. And I think the other lady never registered as a nurse in Namibia. But you know what? Because of the kind of person I am, I went out of my way, Google, check, research, how could I register with NMC UK? I went to the hospital in the locality where I was volunteering, then teaching as a food and nutritionist, right? I wasn't a food and nutritionist. I was just teaching food and nutrition. So I just, I went out of my way, went to the hospital, started talking to the nurses. They introduced myself that, I'm a nurse and I'm from Nigeria. I'm not registered here in Namibia. How do I go about it? I started gathering information. I went to, the capital city, get the form, registered myself, put myself on, on that path. And lucky enough, I went for the interview. I passed and I got my PIN in Namibia. So at that time, when I got my PIN, I was only left, I think, a year into my volunteering service. So, and, the way the volunteering service says, you can, seek employment, or you can work until you finish your volunteering service. And, I started applying for job and I got the job, but I didn't start until I finished my full volunteering service. I went back to Nigeria, dropped my diplomat passports to the Foreign Affairs, and then I had to go back again and start my, my new job. And that's was my journey in Namibia. I was there for 4 years, 2 years volunteering, 2 years employed by Namibian government. So in the process, me now, I don't rest. So I started looking for how, I can make the best of my life, that of my children, looking for a greener pasture. Namibia was good. It was perfect. I met with lovely people. I became part of a church family that gave me great support. And honestly, they were blessings, like they were blessings to me, I would say. Because even when I started then looking for greener pasture, I saw UK adverts. I saw a UK advert on Facebook. Yeah, it actually was on Facebook. I was just scrolling and I saw, okay, they can come and interview me in Namibia. I was like, wow, okay. So I put in, just sending my, interest, and they sent me a message through email, fill everything. They actually came to Namibia to interview me, though I had to leave where I was residing to go to the city, Windhoek, and then it's where I had the interview. And, I got the job. So after getting the job, I had to do so many things, the English test, the CBT and all of that. CBT was not in Namibia at that time. I had to go to South Africa. I left my children with my wonderful pastor and his wife. It was really a blessing for me to be part of that Namibian family, church family, right? Really. And then, I got that sorted, and thankfully I came to the United Kingdom 2018. Coming to the United Kingdom, it's been a blessing. It's been a journey of, doing so many things, because from growing up, I love business. I love to, get money in between salaries. Even when I was in Namibia, I was doing business. Hey, there's woman you've seen here. I've sold so many things. I was into diapers in Nigeria. I sold recharge card, yes. At some stage, I was selling the retail, the 111. When my business became big, I buy in bulk. Some people will buy from me and resell. Like my neighbors will actually buy from me and resell. Ọjà tèmi ò dí tiwọn lọ́wọ́, tí wọn ò dí tèmi lọ́wọ́, because most people come to buy from me in bulk, like Leo pack. If I recharge card, the whole empty pack. So, I've always been doing something. So I love business. And, the fact that I get money in between salaries, something that I've always loved. And when I came here, I wanted to do the same, but I wasn't used to the system. I met a different system. You have to register this, you have to register that, you have to do this, you have to, employ people. And the fact that the weather here, it's not like people don't wear native, because I was doing native back in Namibia. I was doing traditional ways and all of that. It's not like people don't wear natives here, right? It's just the weather. The weather will help you cover the native that. Like now I'm freezing. I have my eating and all of that on, and I still have my neck scarf. So it wasn't as lucrative as the way it was when I was in Namibia. And I just said, okay, I'll do something else. So I went into products, which was also fantastic. But the kind of profit I was getting was not enough. And the fact that I have to, ship to people, or sometimes I have to drive to them and show them, they test it on and they feel like, okay, no, this is not my shade, blah, blah, blah. And I just said, this is tiring. So I just said, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. Let me just face my work. But you know what? The work was draining. It was draining me. Like I was working back to back. It was draining me. I didn't have time for family. Didn't have time for myself. Even sometimes I'll be very tired. So I was just praying to God, and there's something to do in the online space. I went into Forex. Some people are good, are blessed, they have that time to study the markets. In fact, I was reading a lady's post that said, while she was coming home from, work, she saw a good point to enter into the market. She entered and made money, but that wasn't me. I lost money to Forex. And, even though I had training, it wasn't a continuous training. So I was praying to God that I need something that can support my life, that can help me with the kind of lifestyle I wanted, that can help me to spend time with my loved ones, and give me that, financial freedom. Like I told you, I've always been doing something, in between my work, and the fact that I get money every now and then in between salary is something I've always loved. So I was praying, then I came across this business that I'm doing now. So when I saw the system, it was a lovely one, because I had not that I have a mentor, a coach. I was assigned a mentor and a coach. There is a training, and yes, that training part, for those of you that will say, online, how do I go online? I'm going to share some of the trainings I had late last year. I'll share the certificates with you, and you see what is in them. I'll share it. I've always been saying this, but today I actually had time to download all my training certificates. I put them together, and I'm going to post them anytime after this live. I was thinking of sharing it, but I think it would take a long time to share using slide. But, it's just to tell you that, when I came into this business, I had no experience. But when I saw the system, I knew that, okay, this is what I wanted. I wanted to be able to run a business from home, just the way I've been able to do previously, because even my recharge card business, my diaper business was run from the comfort of my own. People come into my house to buy. And the other day, me and my daughter were like, just having a chat, and she remembered that, one girl came in and bought recharge card, not recharge card, bought Pampers that some years ago. And I wasn't home, but so she sold the recharge card, the data, and the girl took her phone, and she said she ran after and said, "Give me my phone, give me my phone." you know. So, and that is to tell you that from when I was, young, when I knew myself, I've always been doing something in between my job. So when I saw the system that, okay, it's a business I can run from the comfort of my home, I went in, checked it out, and I can tell you, I am a year and 6 months into my business, going to a year and 7 months now. It's been a blessing. This business has really changed my thought process. It has changed my mindset. I now have leadership skill, not like I didn't, but I'm telling you, a leadership skill that helps you to manage people you don't have any relationship with before. This is what this business has helped me to accomplish. And the financial aspect of it can only be God. Imagine, can only be God. And, the fact that I can help families as well. Because from when I was young, I always want to make impacts. I want to have, impact on people's life. And with this business, I've been able to do that. I've been able to, touch so many lives positively. I've been able to introduce this system to a lot of people who have also started their business, who have also, start now to create their own journey, yes, through this online business. And one thing this business has taught me is that don't limit yourself, because at the time I started my business, I had no finance to even start this business. It was like I told you that I've done several things in the past. Like even when I came here, I did Forex. I lost to it. Like I lost a lot of money to Forex. And, imagine sometimes, the way they say you eat, if you're hungry, like if you are upset, the way you eat with anger. That's the way. When I lost my first 1,000, I said, why would I lose when people are making money? I went in again, put another 1,000, put another 1,000. Imagine losing over 7K, 7,000 in pounds in the space of 1 year. And that same year, I still had to, do what we had to do to be here in the UK, visa-wise, resident permit-wise. And the same year, I saw this business opportunity and I said I couldn't let it go because I needed a shift. Because at that time, I seriously needed a shift. I needed a change. And, I was talking to someone 2 days ago and I told her at the time I started my business, it was a time where if anybody was in my situation, would not even take a step. But I told myself, if I did not do what I had to do then to start this business, up to another 5 years from that time, I'll still be paying all the BC that the business that the previous things I've done have put me into. And the worst will be that if I even put in this and it didn't work, and maybe I'll still carry over the BC. Even if I didn't do this one, I'll still continue to pay that BC of that one. So I did it and I just went in faith because, as a believer, there are so many things that you do, you think is ordinary. No, some things are not ordinary. It's just that thing in you. It's just God that is pushing you to do it. Because honestly, even my husband wants me, my children want me that, look, you're going into this again. Mommy, don't come and cry you. Because, imagine losing that much. You will cry now. You know how much it's hard to lose money. Yeah. So, I mean, you know how much it's hard to make money. Now you lose that money, with all the efforts, nearly breaking your back. Like there was a time that I could not walk because because my husband will carry me from upstairs, make me walk sit downstairs. Because what? My back as Otikon. I'm laughing now because I'm thankful that those are now my past. They are now stories that I can share with you. I just told myself that, well, I'll go into it anyways because I've lost more than not going into this, if you know what I mean. So I went into it because already there was a lot that I needed to settle at that time. So I said, okay, if the testimonies that I'm hearing from this business. Like one of our top coaches said they were paying over limits. If you know over limits in the UK, me I know over limits because I've done it before. If you go over limits, it's affecting your credit score, one, right? It's also you will not be able to get credit. Plus every month you'll be paying over limit fee. That is to tell you what people have been through before they see this opportunity. And when I saw that, I said, wow, over limit, already over limits. So, and they said they didn't even care about the what do you call it, the credit score, because they know that the testimonials they saw, and they know that even the conviction they got as Christians to go into this business, they would not need credit score to do so many things in their life. And I'm telling you today, they are 1, 2, 3, 5 figures and more than 5 figures and every month. And well over 40, 50K in a month now. Because what? They took a chance on themselves. They tried, to go into it and see what it could give them. And today, like how many months later? Sorry, I'm just going to put my charger because it says battery low. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I should have done this earlier, but I thought I had good enough. Okay, so, right. Sorry about that. So, today, like 5 years into their business, those things are story now. In fact, credit people gone, they will be looking for them. That come and do Kini with us. But now they do not need those things anymore because God has helped them through this business. And when I saw the testimonials, then I just keyed into it, because even if I didn't do this business, I will still continue to pay all the loans and all those things that all the BC, because, well, maybe I had savings to do those things that didn't work well then. But in between, the things that I have to do in between, like my ILR and the kids and, other things that I want to do in my life, other things, other aspirations, things I want to do in life, all my goals and aspirations, all the dreams, what would happen to them? So I took that chance, and I'm just thankful today that God helped me through this business. And I'm here calling out to you as well, because it will only take that one step for you to break through. I'll put it that way. Just that one single step. Because a lot of us are scared to take that single step, that singular step. Only, let me not put it that way, Sha. They said it's only one step is between success and failure. It's only one step. So if you take that step forward, it will lead you to success. If you stay there, you don't take that step, nothing will change. And that is why, I just thought of sharing my journey with you today. It's been a glorious one. And I'm just thankful that I don't look like what I've been through. And like I said earlier, I'm probably someone's prayer points, like prayer requests. God, let me be like Felicia. And Felicia's been through it all, and she came out, strong, victorious as well. So you're out there, you just feel like, wow, things are not just working, they're not connecting. You're looking for all the dots to put the dots together, but they still feel like the dots are far apart. It's just a single step that you will take that will transform everything. I'm telling you, and you don't know what that step is until you take it. So I run a digital business. What I do is I help everyday people to start a successful online business, just the same way someone helped me about a year and a half ago to start this business. Shout out to my mentor. Thank you very much for, showing me the way to this business. And this business has been, a blessing. I've learned a lot. I've been able to help family. I've had mentees. Not too long ago, I posted, my mentees, one of my mentees, sharing amazing presentation about mindset. I felt proud, like proud mentor. That's me, I'm so proud of my mentees. I'm so proud of my team. And today I'm also inviting you to go onto my website. It's displayed here on this video. Maybe yours is not even, maybe you don't even need extra source of income, but God has laid it in your heart to, be a source of blessing to someone. This business can help you to achieve that. Probably you felt like okay, I'm okay, I'm comfortable, my salary is enough for me, I'm not needing any other financial, help or financial assistance, or I don't need business for myself. But what about the people around you? What about the people, the less privileged? You can also, if God has laid it in your heart to be like to help someone, but you feel like okay, all you have is just for you and your immediate family, this business can help you to achieve that. Because as of yesterday evening, the live we did, I had two of my mentees sharing, presentation about mindset. I felt blessed. I felt great because God has used me to show them this path. And I am confident, because I pray for my mentees, I pray for myself, I pray for my followers. I am confident that the next couple of months, they will also be sharing their achievements. Yes. They've learned about mindset. They know that mindset is everything in life. Your mindset, the Bible says, as a man thinketh, that's what it is. So it is. So they've learned about mindset. They know that, okay, your mindset actually matters in everything you do. And they shared amazing, presentation yesterday. I felt proud. I felt blessed to be able to bless this wonderful soul. So you're also out there. You just feel like, okay, I'm good. I'm okay. I have enough to do me and my family. But what about helping others? What about helping the world? How about making the world a place where everyone's dreams and aspirations are achievable? And that's what this business has actually taught me, to be able to help others as well. I'm thankful that, that ministry, God has helped me to begin to achieve it through this business. So you're also interested, you want to start helping people, you want to help yourself, you want to help your family, you want to achieve those goals, those aspirations that you've set for yourself in life, this business can help you achieve it. Go onto my website with your name and email address. Sign up, watch our info session. So the info session tells you what you need to know about the online space and all of that. Like I said, you don't need experience. You don't need any experience. I'm going to share my training certificate. Everything you see me do here, I learned it from the training. Everything, even my talking to you now, communication, sharing my journey and all of that. I won't be that person that will come out and be sharing all my story. Those limiting beliefs in the past that you feel like, hey, my sharing me, who cares? Oh, my sharing me, you're not feeding me now. I'm presenting you with an opportunity that can help you also to be able to share your ashiri to motivate others. And I'm thankful. Honestly, this business has taught me that, look, that's your past. This is my present. My present is helping everyday people like myself who are still in the same situation that I was then, to get out, to liberate, and I'm just thankful because my mindset and all of that has changed now. I see positivity in everything. I see where others will see challenges, I see it as a way to learn and grow. And that can also be you if you take that bold step today, plug into the system where your life can be transformed. Like before you know it, like you find yourself like, am I the one doing this? And I'm honestly, I feel so blessed that I'm able to help families. I'm able to help, nurses like myself, hardworking professionals, care assistants, teachers, dietitians, to be able to start their business as well. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. By the way, I have computer scientists also in my team, and a lot of people, both high and low. That's to tell you that our system is special, accommodates everybody, regardless of background. So try it out and see if it's a good fit for you. If it's something you can do. Age is not a barrier here, by the way. Age is not a barrier at all. in this business model, I've seen 82-year-old woman in our business. Yes. 70, granny. Yes. My accountability partner has a mentee that is a granny, over 70-year-old. And, those are the people that know what they want for their life. They know what they want to live for their grandchildren. They don't want their children's children to go through all of the things that, like, I would never want my children to go through all of those things that I went through, victimizations from people, even while I was, doing my own thing, trying to register myself, doing my own thing with my own money, if you know what I mean, trying to register myself with NMC Namibia. People still stood against me and all of that, and I prayerfully fought it, and today I'm here. But I don't want my children to go through all that stress. So if you're also out there, you want to already prepare for your children's future, you want to get them sorted, this is a good one to do that. This is a good fit for you. So just go to my website and watch our info session and then reach out to me. Please note that every business that is legitimate, our business is legitimate, tax recognized. If you don't have a resident permit or whatever allows you to stay legally in that country of your residence, you cannot do our business. So that is to tell you that this business is legitimate. I need proof of ID that you are a legal resident in the country where you reside. And there's capital involved, please. At the moment, I'm not running charity. So, and every business needs you to invest considerable amount of money in it. So if you really want a business, if you really want to change something, you have to sacrifice something for it, if you know what I mean. Like I did. When I started my business, I didn't ask my mentor to, start the business for me. I was in a state where everything was just so, but I just needed the business because I knew that even if I don't take a drastic action, if I don't change something at that time, I'll continue to pay all those money that I lost to all the things I've done in the past. I'll continue to pay it for maybe 5 years. And what if I do this business and I'm able to, clear off those and help myself, help my family, and reduce how much I work and take care of myself as well, if you know what I mean. And today it's just been a blessing. And the fact that I've been able to help other families as well in the right track is a blessing for me. It's a huge blessing for me. Growing up, I grew up in an environment where, generosity, giving, and everything is like a norm to us because my parents, like I told you earlier, they are church owners, they are founders, and people come in, they just give out, they help people and all of that. So I grew up in that kind of environment, and that's always been my passion as well. So when I came across this business, I came into this business, I've been able to help so many families. It's a huge blessing for me. So if you are coming in, know that there's capital involved, please. If you watch the webinar, you feel like, okay, you like what you see, please have it at the back of your mind that if you're reaching out to me, I'm just going to tell you, okay, this is what we do. And the next step is that you commit. Yes, you just put certain amount of money into it to check out the full package. And if you feel like it's not the business for you, within 30 days, if you have not booked your coaching call, within 30 days, you can still get, your whatever you put in together. If back rather, whatever you put in, you can still get it back within 30 days to check our info package. So that's all I have for you today. Wow, 33 minutes. Thank you. I saw a lot of people coming in and out. Yeah, 33 minutes into this live. Thank you for coming out live with me, for those that have stayed with me from the beginning. And thank you for that heart. Means a lot. Thank you. Wow, lovely. Thank you. So that's it. So reach out to me if you feel like you also want to change something. You also want to tell your story sometimes like this to encourage someone who is in your current situation. So reach out to me and I'll show you how to start your business. But like I said, you don't need prior experience. You don't need anything. I'll be sharing my training certificates with you. Actually, I've put them together. I'll be sharing them with you very shortly. That is to tell you that, look, you get comprehensive training. Our business is that which you need to market and advertise, right? I had no experience in marketing and advertising on social media prior to starting my business. I got the training in here. and I'll share my training certificates with you shortly. So that's us for today. God bless you. Have an amazing Sunday evening, and I will see you next week is tomorrow. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow by the grace of God. Good night. Bye.